One of the most common questions I get from online newbies is, how much money should I put into online advertising? Now, this is not an easy question to answer because, for one, there are a number of factors involved, including pricing of your product, your sales funnel, your conversions, the overall nature of your offer, and more. And secondly, when people ask this question, they're normally secretly hoping that it's within a budget, it doesn't cost a lot, or preferably it's free. So I'm going to take this opportunity to address that and dispel some of the most common myths and misconceptions that people have about marketing online. So what I'm about to share with you is not something that a lot of people are going to like to hear, but it needs to be said. And I believe that once you accept the reality of what's going on in the marketing arena or internet marketing as a whole, then I think it's going to be easier for you to achieve success. So one of the biggest reasons most people fail in this business is that they quit at the first sight of failure. So they would buy Facebook ads or they would buy solo ads, they didn't get any conversions or results are very slow, they decide to just give it up right away. And I think that is a very sad move because when we learn how to ride a bicycle or learn how to drive a car, we would make mistakes. We would do it by trial and error. Like when you learn how to ride a bicycle, you're gonna fall down countless times before you actually get it right. But it's really strange that we do not adopt that same resilience when it comes to internet marketing. Perhaps because of a couple of reasons, like most people perpetrated the idea or that making money online is easy, that you require no experience, you don't need this, you don't need that. So people start to disrespect the learning process and it insulted the process overall. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people get frustrated and disappointed at the sight of failure. And that's why I'm doing this video right now, because I bought into that hype when I started out that you don't need to be experienced whatsoever and you can just go all in. It is true that you don't need experience to get started, but you do need to gain it along the way. It is true that the startup cost is not as high as compared to a conventional business, but there are still some costs nonetheless. Because truth to be told, free marketing methods alone don't work on its own, or it takes time to develop. And on the other hand, when you do paid advertising, you cannot expect instant results most of the time unless you are really refined in your approach or you have already successfully built a brand. And that's why advertising has to be a consistent activity, whether you're building your mailing list, whether you are creating an offer and you have a new marketing message. It takes time for people to start noticing you and take you seriously. So for that reason, if you're thinking of giving up or you had already given up before, then I recommend that you restart your initiative again. If there's anything I want you to take out of this video, is consistency, because that is the most important thing and the most valuable asset you have right now. Being disciplined in growing your list or growing your business every week or every month, that doesn't matter, okay? It's okay if it's slow for now, but the most important thing is that you have to keep going, and even at the sight of the first failure or the first few for that matter. Okay, because I personally know of people who have succeeded in this business and they managed to quit their jobs and be financially free within the first, second, or even third year for that matter. What they did was that they were working a salary, they would invest a portion of their income to buy traffic and grow their mailing list, and they just do it consistently. And even at 3 years, that's still a relatively short time compared to most people out there, because we have been so spoiled by the idea that 3 years takes a long time. I want it right now, I want it days, or want it yesterday. I think that's a disrespect for the process, and that's the reason why a lot of people out there fail. So if you want to grow your business consistently, it's all about being disciplined. So how much should you put in? Frankly speaking, I can't give you a number. There are gurus out there or some top players who put in thousands and thousands of dollars in advertising, even on a daily basis. But the good news is that you don't have to actually do that. Even if you do put in a few $100s a month, which is what I did last time, that's okay. I mean, that helps you get started, because think of growing a business as a snowball effect, all right? It might start out slow, but it's more like a bell curve chart where things may not seem exciting initially, but it will get bigger as time goes on. And when you look back 3 years from now, you won't want to look back the same way again. All right, and that's why you hear of these successful people today, and you don't really hear of the rest. So I hope you take something valuable away from this video. It's not about how much money you should put into advertising, it's about how consistent you are. That's the most important thing. And hey, you can do a combination of both free methods and paid methods. That's okay. I do both. And I still do both of them consistently. To me, it's my day-to-day full-time job as an internet marketer. So my name is Edmund. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear your own success story.